Hey y'all, welcome to Southern and Spicy. Before the show starts, where we're making Pablano Peppers stuffed with Cajun Style Shrimp, I just wanted to give you a little background on when I first made this dish. I used Anaheim peppers. We lived in Westcliff, Colorado, and they have this really cool community event every year called Valley Strong. I've got some pictures here showing of this past year's event. It's where they block off the whole main street. They have over 1,200 people come out, and the community cooks for the community. And I sponsored a table, and this was the appetizer at my table, the stuffed Pablano peppers. So I hope that you enjoy this recipe, and I hope you enjoy the show. And next time, which is actually this time, I am making Cajun chicken and andouille sausage gumbo. Just like Justin Wilson. Well, almost like Justin Wilson. Hey y'all, welcome back to Southern and Spicy. Today we are going to make Pablano peppers stuffed with Cajun Style Shrimp. So the first thing we want to do is we want to prepare our Pablano peppers. I want to broil them for about 15 minutes until the skin puffs up and I'm able to peel it off. So I'm going to go ahead, put these in our pan and stick them in the oven, and then I'll start preparing the rest of the goodness that's going to go in this stuffing. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. I've flipped them to make sure that both sides of the pepper. Ooh, looky there. Oh yeah. So I'm going to let it cool slightly before I start trying to peel off the skin. And we are going to cut those in half and take out the insides and start stuffing them. So I put the peppers to the side. I'm going to let them cool a little bit before I start peeling them and taking the insides out. I wanted to go ahead and show you what you're going to need for this dish. You're going to need some mozzarella type cheese, probably 4 ounces. You can use goat cheese, 4 ounces, or feta, and I am using feta today. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, fresh cilantro. I have some salsa, a tablespoon of my homemade salsa. I have 1 jalapeno chopped up that we will use. 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Approximately a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. I mixed up a little donkey dust and slap your mama. Almost a cup of onion. I have 12 ounces of shrimp. Season our shrimp with the Cajun seasoning. Depends on how much heat you can handle, if you can handle a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning or not. Mixing that up really well. May as well add that last little bit. Oh yeah. A tablespoon to the shrimp. You could also use crawfish in this dish, or chicken, or even some fish if you like. So I'm going to let that sit there. I'm going to put another tablespoon in our pan over here that I already have heated up so that we can saute our onion, our pepper, and our garlic while the shrimp is marinating in the oil and the seasoning. We are going to move over to the stove and start sauteing our veggies. So I'm going to put in our onion and our jalapeno pepper. Saute that a little bit. Peppers are getting cooled off slightly. While after I get this sauteed a bit, turn that down, or actually probably turn the heat off so I can go ahead and work on my peppers. I can actually smell the aroma from the jalapeno. Wow. I have used a fresh jalapeno in this recipe, but I went to my jar this time. I'm going to add our garlic. I don't know if I'm going to add it all. I think I'll add most of it. This is a real easy recipe. Prep time is not very long at all. Once we get it all stuffed, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to bake, and then you're done. Ooh. Oh. That was a big whip. I shouldn't have done that. I'm a science teacher, or a retired science teacher. I should know. What are you supposed to do? Waft it, waft it. Don't ever put your nose in it and inhale. Waft it, waft it. Saute the garlic. All right, turn that off. We're going to transfer this over to the large mixing bowl. Transfer this over to the large mixing bowl. We're going to saute our shrimp. It already is coated with oil. So you can cook it and then chop it if you want, but I prefer chopping it up and then cooking it. So I'm going to cook the shrimp in the pan for a few minutes. I'm going to let it cook on this side, and then I'm going to flip it a little bit or stir it. While the shrimp is cooking, we are going to start peeling our peppers. So you can see I'm just taking it off with my hand. Peeling the pepper. And then what we are going to do is we are going to slice them lengthwise. Scoop out the inside. So we're going to cut it lengthwise. So that you can see, and you're going to scoop out all the seeds, which make it really, really hot. Here's the other. I'm going to place the shrimp in our mixture of sauteed veggies. Mix that up really well. Add our cheese. And our feta. Looking good. Now I'm going to add our salsa, our hot sauce, and our basil. And once I get our last pepper cleaned out, we can stuff them and put them back in the oven. One more pepper left. Going to put the oven on 375. skin off. I have actually used Anaheim peppers for this, and I really like Anaheim peppers. But today we are doing Pablano. Cut this one in half. One of those peppers gets the stem and one doesn't. I want to make sure I get all the seeds. Okay. Here's our third one. There's our last one. Now, we are going to scoop some of the mixture onto the pepper. I probably could have done another pepper, but I might do that. I might grab a couple more peppers. So we got them. Now we are going, wow. I know y'all hear my dog out there whimpering. We're going to put them in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. Are you ready to feast? Okay, it's time to get them out of the oven. Oh, I smell them. Oh my gosh. Now let me put a little cilantro, each of them. If you don't like cilantro, you don't have to. I love it. And of course, red pepper flakes. As if it's not spicy enough. Now I'm going to plate one of them and give it a test. Oh. Oh yeah. Let me see how this is. Love me some Pablano peppers. Love me some shrimps. Oh my gosh. I should have made more. Well, at least Bruce can have 3, right? Great recipe. Easy. You can do it. I'll see y'all next week on Southern and Spicy. Bye.